Wait, should I say it again?
Hi guys.
I think we should all say it.
Okay,
1, 2, 3.
Hi guys.
So today we're gonna be having our first mini discussion as New Formation Era, and we're gonna have topics such as
self-confidence, self-love, abuse, and independency.
yes. So we're gonna start talking about self-love first, right? So from my perspective, I feel like self-love is very important, and like it can take you a lot of places.
What is it to you?
Yeah, what is
To me, self-love,
To
I
you.
mean, I think it's like getting to a place where you can accept yourself and like just obviously like nurture yourself and like know what you love and know what you want to do, and also put yourself first in like certain situations. That's what self-love is for me. Okay, so Naledi, what is self-love to you?
Alright. So for me personally, right, I think it's like genuinely loving yourself regardless of what everyone else would say, right? Because I just feel like as girls, maybe I do it a lot actually, to be honest with you. Sometimes like you just dress up because you know you want to impress that guy over there, you know gang guys are coming, so, you know what I'm saying? So you don't do it because you want to look pretty, like
For
you do it
yourself,
for
yeah.
someone else, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like self-love is like, I love myself. Even though I can go around with like, I don't know, like tone up clothes all the
Yeah.
way, you know, but I still look good because it's
feel
me.
good,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what it is for me.
And you, Renata?
I think it goes on a lot of levels. It can be physical.
It's okay.
It can be physical. It can be emotional. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets to a point where people won't love you because you don't love yourself. I feel like it starts within. If you do not love yourself, then who is gonna love you? Who do you
Yeah.
expect to love you? So that's self-love for me.
Well, for me, self-love is like a state where you don't really compare yourself to anyone. Like you know what, this is me, this is who I am, and I'm not gonna look at another girl and be like, oh my gosh, why can't I have this, why can't I have that? Like self-love is just loving yourself whole, even with your flaws and everything, just accepting yourself and being like, okay, this might be my flaw, but that's what makes me unique, because we can't all be the same. That's what self-love is to me.
Wait.
These shades, oh my god.
Abuse comes in different forms, and I'm a victim of abuse, not physical abuse but emotional abuse. So, and most of the
Financial
time
abuse.
financial abuse. Yo, sometimes you okay, most of the time it happens when you allow people to be in your space, to get comfortable in your space.
I think that's where like self-love comes in as well, because if you
Yeah.
loved yourself, you wouldn't allow that type of
Yes.
energy like to affect you.
Because you get people that you're like comfortable with. Let's talk amongst the youth. Yo,
Yeah,
it's heavy.
Amongst relationships.
Sure. Let's
yeah,
not
and I also
even
feel
go
like
there.
it's like a pressure on like a lot of like young kids, like to always be like financially stable in a way, like you get what I mean? Like, I feel like they don't really
And that's
have a
crazy
space,
because
yeah.
we're so young. How can we be
Exactly.
But looking at the times that we're living in, financial abuse, guys, yo, especially amongst friendships and relationships.
But what do you
and
mean like
families.
by like financial abuse? Like what do you
What do
like,
I mean?
Yeah.
Do you mean like feeling pressure to have like
money
a
or
certain
Feeling pressure to keep up with a certain standard, or sometimes your friends are, you know, they're financially stable and you guys are not in the same threshold, and you try to keep up with
okay.
whatever.
I think it's a thing of like, for me, I just like see more financial abuse as manipulation, like,
Yes.
amongst a lot of girls as well. Like it's
And
almost
boys.
become a trend. Yeah,
It's
and
a
boys,
thing.
but like I feel like it's this whole like blesser culture also has almost become a trend that like people don't really take it like
So many
as
consequences.
serious
Yeah.
as
As
it
it
actually
actually
is.
Mm.
And like in terms of abuse, what like applies to me the most, I think, is emotional
abuse. Yeah.
And like I really didn't want to get personal, but like I feel
Let's get personal.
I feel like, especially it coming from like a guy, I feel like I dated 10 guys in one person, literally,
I'm with you.
because I've seen every single phase of that guy, and it really did in a way destroy me emotionally.
And you're
'cause
trying to escape.
and it literally manipulated me into doing things that always put the person first and not myself.
And that goes
And you
back to
can't.
self-love.
yeah,
And like how self-love actually,
Yes.
because in the beginning when I was saying like how self-love opens so many doors for you.
Yes.
You to a point you almost become oblivious, like you make actions
Yeah.
without thinking like, oh, do I really like, am I doing this
But then
'cause-
also, I feel like you need to be able to go through such things as emotional abuse and stuff in order to like see it through for yourself, in order to be like, you know what, now I need to love myself, because you won't know unless you don't
Yeah,
try,
but I
you
also
understand?
feel like it's important for us to be taught that
To
instead
have a
of having-
fundamental
Yeah.
understanding of
Of
this.
what self-love
If,
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
true.
I can love myself and I have confidence, then all these other things won't happen.
Yeah.
And it
Um,
should be like a broken down meaning, not a meaning that's like
Self-love, like
that
even when you
it's
see like
loving
on
yourself.
Instagram, it's like okay,
Self-love,
self-care is like
hashtag
putting on a mask,
and
Yeah,
and then
like,
just like
it's like
you know.
it actually gets deeper than that most of
yeah.
the time. So
And not that we're saying that like self-love is always like a constant thing. Like I feel like you are gonna get days where you don't like feel your best, or you
yeah.
don't like, you know. And I feel like in those moments it is important to love yourself.
which comes to the part of the abuse, because in those moments that's when people manipulate
Manipulate,
us
yeah.
the most.
Yeah.
So,
But how do you move from that?
from self-love?
From abuse?
I think it's about like
Because with
like
me,
telling yourself it's like you have to choose your happiness first. Like it's so hard to be like, I know I love this person, or I know I
Yeah.
get a lot from this person, but you have to choose. Like you have to choose your happiness. Like that's it.
If it
There's nothing
becomes
else to
if
it.
it becomes that toxic, remove yourself from the situation.
And it is hard. Like we're not even saying like you're gonna wake up one day and,
And
you're
like, I don't
want
wanna
to
be with this person, yeah.
No, that's a lie. That like hardly ever
process.
happens. But it's like you really, really, genuinely have to choose your happiness.
yeah.
Like you have to like you just have to choose your happiness.
And I feel like it's also important mentally for you to choose your happiness, because if you don't,
And I tell you
if
guys-
your happiness comes from someone else, that's really in the long run that's going to. It's a process.
but
that's
those
the thing.
that's when you should realize that I'm being
yeah.
And it's gonna take you some. I feel like time is a big thing. Like,
exactly.
time is a
How
big
long
thing.
did it take me?
Yo, dude, like time is really a big.
How long
thing.
did it take you to move out of that space?
Okay, let me not count the first 2 years.
Yo!
3 years.
Ah!
Yeah.
I feel like my situation was also like 3 years where the first one like.
It was yeah.
year, yeah.
Yeah.
But
It has 3 years.
either
guys.
way, like I feel like it's a thing of like you gonna like grow out of it like to a certain extent.
Extent, yeah.
Because the moment you say like no, I choose myself first, then like it's just going up from there, like literally. So
Then
just
it's
give
done.
yourself time, just focus like on yourself more, try to distance yourself from like what you're trying to get away from. Our final topic is independence. We don't know if this is an actual word, but we're
Yeah.
basically referring to like being independent
It is
as a woman.
independence. You know what we're talking about.
You
So-
know it.
You know.
So guys, being independent as a young girl and a woman is very, very, very important. Because once again,
Wait, I have a question.
yes,
How can you be independent as a young girl?
Can I answer that? In my head, when I grew up, I always knew that I want to be independent. But what is independence? In my understanding, when I'm independent, I won't have to, like, literally have to beg for something that I cannot afford, and it's a necessity. if I know at this certain age, at this point in my life, I am legit gonna get everything that I need with my own money. I won't have to, I don't know, like slave for it. I won't have to beg for it. I won't have to borrow something. I know that if I can afford the things that I need to get to where I want, I'm independent.
Okay, I feel like that
And
also,
I can make decisions by myself. Nobody's influencing me to derail because of this and that.
Because
I'm
you
being
liking
independent
something, yeah.
because there's something I'm working towards. You can't be independent when you're just, okay, I can buy myself a Coke, I'm independent. No, you know that it's something that you can sustain. It's something that you can maintain. You're being independent by literally just living
yeah,
your life.
and I feel like it also goes with like being independent by loving yourself, being independent by giving yourself happiness.
Exactly. You don't
Like
need it from
being
anybody.
emotionally stable,
Yes.
financially stable, and I think it's also a thing of like, as we said with self-love, like it's about not pressuring yourself to reach a certain thing that just for someone else. So at the same time, it's like you don't have to reach for something that you actually don't really
Yes.
need or want just because it's like seen as what is desirable.
And exactly, you're not saying you have to have everything in check in order to be independent.
Yeah.
But I feel like when it gets to a point where you know that, oh Lord, on this day I'm gonna have to go to this guy and
Yeah.
oh,
Wait, let her ask her question. Go.
Are you guys saying that independence is being able to make decisions without external influences, or are you guys saying that it's knowing what and where you want to go? Because that's what you guys are saying.
But the thing is, you
I
can
think
know
it's
where
both.
you want to go and how you want to get there,
but not be independent.
but no, but
Yes.
but not providing that for yourself. Do you
asking
think?
anybody to do anything.
But also to refer back, I don't want like people to think that because you asking someone for something, it doesn't mean you're independent.
No.
Because I feel like it's a thing of like you can like you can still be independent and still need help. You get what I mean? Like just because now you need help or certain like type of help, even if it's financial, it doesn't mean that you're not independent. It just means you're on your you're working your way into being independent.
And also, it is kind of important to be independent because relying on people honestly is not
Because anyone can drop you
ideal.
anytime.
Yeah, like literally anyone can drop you at any time. So it is kind of important for us women, especially, to be independent because we're seen as the type of gender that's always dependent.
The underdogs of everything.
Yeah, and like we're
And
just
women are strong as you know.
fuck. We're
Yes.
strong as fuck.
yeah,
So like
that's cool.
honestly, it's
So like
just,
that goes on.
honestly, it's just a state of
It
mind.
can never break us, you know. Till today, I feel like, man, at what age would you like to be classified as independent?
Now, I feel like anytime, because I feel like it's not about like getting to an age where you like are getting paid. Now you independent. It's like you can be independent with your emotions, even like that's already one
Yeah.
thing. So it's also not just like a financial thing. Like you need to be able to like sustain
Yeah.
yourself emotionally, physically, financially, whatever it is.
We won't revolve it around money.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
I like what you said.
Because you can be rich, provide yourself with everything, but still be
You can
emotionally
also be poor.
manipulated.
You
Yeah.
can also be poor and still like give yourself the basic needs. You're independent.
Yeah.
But you're dependent on other people emotionally.
Yeah.
It goes with spiritual. You know, I feel like if you know
Guys, spiritual
yourself,
is a big thing because I just feel like we neglect
it
ourselves
is.
spiritually. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Guys, it's really
It's a big thing.
don't let people, toss you around like this because hey,
like
Yeah,
the
and
model
be
that
sure.
Casper does.
be sure if you're not a religious person and be sure and know yourself. Don't just do
Yeah, I
things
think
because
it's like
of-
it's like an internal thing as well. Like as much as like there's a lot of physical and external factors about a lot of these topics that we're talking about, it's like internally, like if you're not at peace, like everything else externally is gonna fall apart. Like whether you try to like perfect it, it's gonna fall apart because at the end of the day you're gonna come back to your internal self and your spiritual self.
because you don't have the fundamentals of
Yeah.
self-love,
Yeah.
self-confidence. this is all you know.
Yeah, it literally, that's what I'm saying. It
We're
like
building.
self-love is like literally the building of like
The
everything else.
foundation.
Yeah.
It starts with yourself.
Right, it's foundation.
True.
Yeah, so I think that's about it, girls. What do you
About
think?
it. Yeah, I think we discussed.
We discussed. Hi, my name is Lerato Mutlaja. My message to everyone out there is that you should love yourself, put yourself first, know your worth, and be happy.
Guys, my name is Tulufelo Adilation Polosi. So today me and my best friend held an open mini session for New Formation Era. It's New Formation Era's first mini session, and I really enjoyed and learned a lot about self-love, self-confidence abuse, and we got different perspective of different girls, which I'm happy about. And I really would love to continue to do more of these sessions, and I just love the energy that was brought today by everyone. Thank you.
So hi guys, it's your girl, I'm Naledi Vitiye. So today was very fun, it was very eventful. We learned different perspectives and opinions of certain individuals we sat with, what I'm saying. But yeah, hey, I just feel like, guys, just do your thing, because at the end of the day, whatever anyone else has to say does not matter, because it's just your life. Fetch your life.
Hey guys, so I'm Kalila and I'm the co-founder of New Formation Era, and today was really dope because we had a bunch of girls and we discussed a lot of things and we had a lot of different perspectives. And yeah, I just think it's important that women, young girls, we always come together, support each other, listen to each other and hear each other out. So yeah, we learned about self-love, self-confidence, abuse, mental abuse. Hey.
It was like a dove smash or something.
So our next and final
Discussion
topic.
That we're gonna discuss.
Guys, what did you say?
That we're gonna discuss. So I think she was talking to. Were you talking to me?
Yeah.
She was like, "Your friend, there's something that we need to discuss." That was so annoying.
Alright,
So what is self-love to you?
so personally,
2,000 years later.
Oh, this guy.